Aquarius, this is your monthly intuitive tarot reading for September. So let's take a look at what may be on the cards for you, Aquarius. Getting started here. Whoa, there we go, with the Sacred Power reading cards. Then going to be heading to the Work Your Light Oracle. I'll be drawing your lead tarot energy from the Moon Child Tarot and then using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot for the tarot positions. So just to let you know, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. All those links are underneath the video, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself or learn tarot for me, because you've just seen my little preview from my immersive Learn Tarot journey. And keeping in mind you can jump into that at any time, and I do have my special price through till the end of September. Okay, let's jump in. Aquarius. Purification. You might be needing to purify your life or your body in some way. Maybe you need a bit of a social media detox, a bit of a culling of people from your friends list that maybe don't support you or don't serve you in some way. Maybe you're needing to purify your body, drinking fresh filtered water, getting more sleep, eating good food, rest. Maybe there's a situation you're needing to move away from, purifying your energy, releasing, dense energy or just situations that don't feel good so that you can, embody more of the lighter energy. And we've got lightning. This is very much that kind of ascension energy for me, the raising of the vibration. And anytime that we do go through levels of awakening, we will always drop the denser energy. So what that means is that, you'll have a realization as to maybe relationships, parts of your job, maybe some friends, that it's just not serving you anymore. And we will release those so that we can, move closer to the truth, to alignment. Yeah, beautiful energy. You might be getting big insights or downloads as well this month. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Yeah, maybe that's going to be that lightning bolt of information, of insight, of inspiration, and trusting that it's coming together. I mean, we don't always have lots of progress happening all the time. It does come in waves, but trusting that, as long as we're taking action and doing our part, purifying our life, then things will head in the right direction. The right people will come in at the right time. And if you're trusting your intuition, then those insights on how to move forward will also come through to you. Okay, Aquarius, let's get your lead tarot energy. We have got the High Priestess. Well, there's nothing that quite says a intuitive hit or download than the High Priestess. She really is the revealer of sacred knowledge, of truth to you in the right timing. So there might be something that you're learning about a situation or about a person that is just the information that you need to make your move, right? That's what I'm kind of feeling here. So you might be more connected to your intuition or your sense of spirituality this month than other months. So the truth could be revealed. You might learn something, get some kind of important insight. Let's see how this is playing out, Aquarius. Bringing in the energy of the recent past. Energies that may be leaving, completing or transitioning if this is your reading. I've got the Nine of Pentacles. And that really is that raising your vibration energy. So I love that in relation to the Oracle cards. Okay, Knight of Swords in the challenge position. That was actually at the bottom of the deck when the Nine of Pentacles came out. Your advice is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. And the outcome is the King of Swords. That is your card. Wheel of Fortune is still at the bottom of the deck. Akashic records. This has really got a high element of synchronicity and destiny about it between that and the Wheel of Fortune. Four of Pentacles. The Tower. Yeah, that lightning card did actually remind me of the Tower. We often see lightning in the Tower. Really about bringing down what doesn't serve us. Oh, here we go. Six of Swords and the Devil. Yeah, okay. It's kind of clear what's going on here now. Four of Swords. Oops. Oh, that is a genuine fumble. Let's put those back in. Clarify that Nine of Pentacles, please. Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, it's a general reading, guys, so you'll need to relate it to your situation. This could be happening in multiple different areas here. Some of you, it might be in your relationships, and others of you, it might be in work. What is coming through clearly here is that you either have or are about to get some kind of really big insight, right? The Ace of Swords is like that lightning bolt coming down to make you aware of something in your life that needs to be removed. Because the advice is saying here that a tower needs to fall. So there is a big structure in your life that I feel is blocking you from really moving into that high vibrational energy. I really feel that that's the key for you to end up in the Nine of Pentacles, which is somebody who, you know, is looking good, feeling good, is awakening to the fact that they don't need anyone else, independence, self-sufficiency, and somebody who is actually just very, very successful. But there could be something that is getting in the way of that. The cards are saying it is all coming together. You're going to get that insight for how to move forward. And with the Ace of Swords, you know, I really see it as the sword that you use to kind of, you know, someone's cutting their way through the forest, like carving out the path. But in doing that, sometimes you have to remove obstacles. So the Ace of Swords, you might be cutting something out of your life, cutting yourself free from some kind of vine that has been holding you. What has been constricting you? Akashic records, you know, this is this real indication that there is an important life lesson that you are journeying at the moment. Your soul has an Akashic record of, you know, all of the karmic contracts and lessons that you have journeyed in past lifetimes and those that you've signed up for in this lifetime in order to evolve, in order to ascend, right? In order to raise that vibration. So you are going through some kind of really key lesson here. Something to do with purifying your life so that you can ascend and move into your high vibrational energy, and that is the victory that you claim here. Now, there could be an important communication that is going to start this chain of events here, Aquarius. You know, you have the Knight of Swords coming up in the challenge position as well, so I'm kind of feeling like the challenge could be communicating what you want here, communicating the change, because once you've done that, it makes it puts the wheels in action, it makes it real, and then everything organizes around that. So I'm kind of seeing that you might have been holding back on the communication, right? Four of Pentacles, holding on to the communication, and we have to be careful when we do that, because then it can just kind of escalate and it can, you know, explode a bit like the Knight of Swords here. It's like it is time to begin the transition. It is time to allow this tower to fall, or to kind of chip away at it here. You may need a very small pause, just a small one, in order to really figure out the best way to approach this. That's what the Four of Swords can say, because there is genuine potential for someone to get hurt here or be upset, and that Knight of Swords could actually indicate their energy, that they are going to charge, you know, like to actually be upset or argumentative or something like that. So there is a certain amount of, you know, needing to approach this with a tender hand. But it is time to loosen the grip and have that conversation, is what I'm really sensing here. So in the advice, the Tower and the Page of Pentacles. The Tower is an interesting one, guys, because it's often the fact that the universe will, they say, tickle us with a feather first to see if we kind of follow the signs and synchronicities, that it's time to, you know, move away from something, or, you know, go through an ending in our lives. And when we, you know, ignore that for long enough, it brings in the matriarchs, which is, you know, the tower. It can be the universe kind of conspiring an event or a set of circumstances that just has this implode so that it can be removed from your life. So it can be like, well, I just can't go back to it now. There's just too much that's happened here. I'm just seeing this person or the situation in a totally different light. So this could be a tower moment that's coming up, but this is in the advice position. So the universe is saying, you know, it is time to allow the tower to fall. If we try and patch up the situation, rebuild it, generally with the tower energy, we find ourselves, you know, going around in another cycle, like, you know, going through it a bit longer and then arriving back at the tower. So it is time to allow it to come down, because there's a sense that it's not built on a firm foundation for you anyway. It was only a matter of time before it was going to fall. Instead, you know, there will be the opportunity to rebuild, you know, rebuild in your own direction here. There could be, you know, a new home, a new commitment, a newfound sense of stability right behind this. And this time it's going to be something that you have this feeling of reverence for. You know, you can see how this page is focused on this pentacle, like it's something so precious. I feel like you will be able to plant the seeds of the new, and they will build a new tower for you, one that's in greater alignment for you. It's not going to happen overnight, but brick by brick, action by action, you can rebuild from this. And there's a sense that you'll almost be, you know, in awe of what you can truly create here. So there could also be a messenger of opportunity here who really comes through and offers you just what you need. Like if you're going to have to leave a home as part of this, this could be, well, you know, you can stay here in the meantime so that you've got it all set up so you can just move away from this. The Devil, called oppression, Six of Swords, King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is going to bring you to your power here, Aquarius. This is your card in the Minor Arcana. It is also about clarity, you know, being able to see how all this is playing out, taking off the rose-tinted glasses and saying, you know what, as hard as it is, I feel like I need to let that tower fall. I know it's going to transform my life, and it's going to free me in some way, because what you're moving away from has become either some kind of illusion or it has become some kind of limitation, some kind of chains that bind you. The Devil is associated with self-imposed bondage here. So with the Six of Swords, it is time to, you know, head away into the unknown. The Six of Swords is very much about, it's with a bit of a heavy heart. I move on because I know I'm moving on to a time of peace, a time of, you know, greater alignment for myself, you know, more happiness, all of that kind of thing. So that's what I see here, guys. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, it's a destined time. It is divine timing. It's the right time here for that to happen. And there is going to be a big luck change here for you in the future should you take that action. So as the King of Swords, you take that insight, and you take action with it to move yourself forward, you know, to end the cycle, which could have been a 10-month or a 10-year cycle, and head into the new, because there is, there goes the Tower again, beautiful new opportunity for growth and, you know, aligned opportunities coming in for you. I feel that that Tower popping up again at the end of the reading is, you know, if we don't let the Tower fall, it won't be very long before we're facing the circumstances again where, you know, that foundation is getting shaken again. So it's inevitable is what I'm trying to say here. So it's time to lift the veil, guys, and see through the illusion, see things for what they are here. I think the High Priestess might show you something that really has you see with the clarity of the King of Swords that you are, and you know that it's the right time to move away from this. Even if there is a bit of a heavy heart energy, you know that that's the action you need to take, Aquarius, to move, you know, this Wheel of Fortune and really change up the luck in your life. So Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading for September, and just keep in mind it's a general reading and it can't and won't resonate for all of you. If you're called to share, do drop me a comment. I read them all and I try to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what the collective themes are. It has been a pleasure to read your cards, Aquarius. I'll see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings. Bye for now.